Hi guys, Varun here from Fonearena, and here we have the Xiaomi Mi 5 which is coming soon to India. This is a Chinese unit. We have it here for an unboxing and a quick spin. We actually saw this at Mobile World Congress a few weeks back, and we already have this unit. It's actually currently on sale only in China. It's coming soon to India, maybe next month or sometime later. So we thought we'll give you guys a quick look at the device, the retail one. So this is a retail box. So thanks to folks at iBuyGoo for shipping one to us, and you can also pick one from them, and pretty much everything is in Chinese. It's a Xiaomi Mi 5 64GB model. So this is not the ceramic version of the device, which is the Mi 5 Pro, but this is a Mi 5 64GB model powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 processor. This is one of the first devices to actually be powered by the new Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 processor. So Xiaomi also launched the Redmi Note 3, which was powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 650. It was also one of the first devices to support the new processor. So Xiaomi is going all guns blazing in 2016. So really love this device when I actually checked it out at Mobile World Congress. So let's cut the talking and get our hands on the device. This is the white color, because I did like the white one when I checked it out at Mobile World Congress. So here we have it. This is the white variant of the device, and it's beautiful and it's pretty light. So 129 grams is the weight of this device, and for a flagship, wow, this feels really nice. Let's get rid of this plastic in the front. So it's a 5.15-inch screen on the front. It's only a 1080p, which is good for battery life. It's not a 2K display. It's only got a full HD screen, but it's got 600 nits of brightness according to Xiaomi. So this is the front. Really love this thin bezel on the sides, and you also have, interestingly, a home button on a Xiaomi device. Some might say this looks very similar to a Samsung device, but not really if you look at it and play it with in person. So Xiaomi has also managed to pack a fingerprint sensor beneath the home key. This is the side of the device. As you can see, the profile is really nice and curvy. So it's got 3D curved glass back, this particular version, and very similar to the Xiaomi Mi Note and Mi Note Pro, which came out last year. So let's actually get rid of these films as well. So on the back you have a 16 megapixel camera module along with a dual LED flash. As you can see, the camera module is flush, unlike on some certain other flagships which have it protruding out. So Xiaomi manages to actually pack it in inside the device. You have the Mi branding on the back, and you have the SIM card slot on the sides. So lovely looking device, and on the top you have the IR blaster as well, and also have 3.5mm audio jack. On the bottom you have the nice looking speaker grill, and also the USB Type-C port. So the Xiaomi Mi 4C was probably one of the first Xiaomi devices with a USB Type-C, and this is probably one of the first flagships, I think only after the Nexus 6P and then Nexus 5X and the OnePlus 2, which is using a Type-C connector. So lovely device, can't wait to play with it. Let's put this aside and quickly check out what else is in the box. So I'm sure there's nothing in much here. So you have the basic booklets and the SIM card ejector tool. So nothing much here, since this is a Chinese variant, can't really make out much, but let's see what max we can understand. So let's put this booklets aside. So you also have a Type A to Type C cable in the box, which is kind of going to be useful. So you have a Type C on one end and a Type A on other end. So it's useful for when using with a power bank, because most power banks do come with only a Type A output. So this is the wall charger. So this phone supports Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0 technology. So I'm going to be testing it out. I'm not sure if the inbox charger supports that kind of voltage, but it does say 9 volt 2 amperes, 12 volts 1.4 amperes. So if it's driving in 12 volts, and I'm sure it's going to be a quick charge. We'll actually figure it out once we actually set up the device and install an app and see how much current the device is drawing. But in case you don't, if it's not a quick charge 3.0 charger in the box, then you can definitely use a third-party quick charge charger. So that shouldn't stop it from working. But I'm thinking that this actually, the box device charger which is in the box might actually be a Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0 compliant charger. So let's put all this away and get our hands on the device. So we're actually powering on the device, going to be setting it up and coming right back to you. So As I told you, it's powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 processor on the inside, running at 2.15 GHz, 3 gigs of RAM, and it's got 64 gigs of internal storage, UFS 2.0 standard, and it's powered by an Adreno 530 GPU, and does have some battery left. Also got NFC, as you can see on the icon on the top. It's packing a 3000 mAh battery on the inside, even in such a thin form factor. It's obviously not removable. And in the front you have a 4 megapixel, it's something like what HTC did with their ultra pixels. So you have a 4 megapixel camera on the front, and also a 16 megapixel camera, as I told you, on the back. Really nice camera from what I played with in short duration in Barcelona. Supports dual SIM networks, and also let's actually check it out if it actually supports dual SIM. So let's take out the SIM card tray. Let's actually check it out. As you can see, you have 2 nano SIM card slots here, and it supports 4G plus networks. And as you can see, you can do a lot with the home button as well. It's the first time you're seeing a home button on a Xiaomi device. Settings and all that stuff. So let's actually go into the settings. So this is actually shipping out with Marshmallow. So as you can see, it's running Android 6.0 out of the box, which is a good thing, and you get about 56.57 GB out of the 64 gigabytes. And what else? So Mi 5, it's running at 2.15 GHz, the CPU, 3 gigs of RAM. It's running on MIUI 7.2.2. So we actually have an in-depth demo of the fingerprint sensor, setting it up in our like videos from Mobile World Congress, but still, since this is a retail device, we'll try it one more time. So it says lock screen and password. You can see the fingerprint addition here. So let's actually so let's try this again, and let's record the fingerprint. So we're setting it up, so it's done. That was pretty quick. So let's actually, so it doesn't respond if you actually put the finger on the button. You have to actually click on the button and then it unlocks, which is fine. But some devices actually unlock if you actually, so if the display is on, it unlocks by itself, but if the display is not on, you'll have to press on the home key. But actually nice to have a home key. Considering I've been using Samsung devices in the past, it's been very useful. Even the iPhone has the home key. So not sure if this, since this is a Chinese unit, I'm not sure if there's a Google Play Store. Can't seem to find it on this device. So this is a pretty interesting device, and the pricing is what Xiaomi nails it with. This one is actually priced at 2299 RMB or Chinese yuan, which is about 23,000 Indian rupees, and I'm sure this device would be priced very competitively in India. 19,000 to 25,000 is what I expect. So there's also the higher end premium device, which is the Mi 5 Pro, which is about 2699 RMB or 27,000, which has 4 gigs of RAM and 120 gigs of storage. So that's the main difference between the two. So but I don't know if it's out yet. Only this current version is out in China. So the Mi 5 Pro isn't out yet. So it's got a 3D ceramic body in place of the 3D glass back on this one. So this device, Mi 5, is kind of inspired or kind of evolved from the Mi Note series from Xiaomi, which came out last year. This is a Mi Note Pro. Wonderful device. I think it's powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8, and this is a gold color. And this, but it's huge. It's actually very big. So this is a Mi Note Pro, and this also we have the Mi Note as well. So this is the Mi Note, and this is the Mi Note Pro. And we also have the Mi 4 here, which is the old device, previous one. So this is a Mi 5. We have the, so kind of Xiaomi is kind of stuck slightly to the similar form factor, but this thing was heavy. We also have removed the default back cover and put a wooden back cover, but this thing was heavy and chunky. But look at this, what a good change from the Mi 4 to the Mi 5. It's thinner, it's lighter, it's more powerful, got a better camera, and I think this was only 3G networks at that point of time, but they did launch a Mi 4 LTE as well. But this Mi 5 supports 4G plus LTE network. So let's bring in the Samsung Galaxy S7 as well for a quick comparison. So that's what we have here as well, the Samsung Galaxy S7. That's another flagship, which is an exciting device. I just got one recently and kind of love it. But man, pricing is what Xiaomi kills it with. So you have This is priced at 56,900 rupees, but this is about 23,000, and I'm sure it's going to be pricing is going to be more attractive in India. So, but this is also powered by a top of the line Exynos processor. This is powered by top of the line Snapdragon processor. The international variant of the S7 Edge is actually powered by the Snapdragon 820. So these are taking each other head on. But then really looking forward to actually comparing the cameras on both these devices, because both have great cameras. The 16 MP camera on the Mi 5 actually has 4-axis optical image stabilization, which is great for video and even shaky hands for photos, while the S7 Edge has a great 12 megapixel camera with very good low light capability. So we're going to be actually putting these head on, and also maybe get in the iPhone 6s Plus as well, which is also a great camera phone. So that was a quick unboxing of the Xiaomi Mi 5, an amazing device for sure. It supports 4G plus networks and also VO LTE or voice over LTE. It's pretty light, like I don't know if it has a battery packed in. It's ultra light for 3000 mAh battery on the inside. It's got a fingerprint sensor on the home key. It's using new file system UFS 2.0 for the storage. It's got 64 gigs of storage, DDR4 RAM. This one has 3 gigs of RAM. It's got full featured NFC for tap and pay and other file transfer and all that kind of stuff. And it's got a really nice 5.15 inch full HD screen with very little bezels on the sides. We have a 4 megapixel camera on the front and also an IR blaster. It supports dual SIM functionality as well in the SIM card slots. So a lot of goodies in this device, and it's priced really attractively. And my favorite feature is Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0. I already have a charger but don't have a phone, so this is probably the first device I'm going to be trying Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0 with. So looking forward to it. And also it's the first Snapdragon 820 device with us, so going to be actually excited running some benchmarks on it and playing with it. So thank you guys for watching this video, and if any questions about the Mi 5, do ask us in the comments below and we'll try to answer it, and see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.